If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we'll fight.
A fighter like Rolly, in your opinion? Yeah, wow, okay. What do you see there?
I see that he can throw those more punches and combinations and moves very well.
And when you look at Rolly Romero, he's not that big. He's not a real welterweight. I don't think he's even that big for 140. I mean, Isaac Cruz, who's a blown-up lightweight, blasted him out. So it's like, I think they're looking at that fight against Romero to be not as...
At the press conference, Manny Pacquiao responded to Rolando Rolly Romero's nonstop trash talk with calm but powerful words. He said that Romero talks too much, and if he truly believes he can beat him, then he should stop talking and make the fight happen soon.
Who's a potential opponent for you in the future? He said that he would like to have a Hall of Famer on his resume. What do you tell him?
In his resume, if he can beat me.
Manny, Tim Bradley said that he was a little upset with both your performance and Barrios. He said that it was a sparring session. What do you tell Tim Bradley? What do you tell him? You know Tim Bradley well. You fought him 3 times.
That's his opinion.
Pacquiao's response was short but impactful, reminding everyone that he prefers to prove himself in the ring through action, not words. The boxing world was left stunned when new reports surfaced about Manny Pacquiao's next potential fight. Despite being well past the typical retirement age, Pacquiao continues to chase greatness.
To me, Pacquiao is the fucking ugliest guy in boxing, and look what the fuck he's accomplished. And now every fucking fight in the Filipino fight, just because I fight differently, and it means I don't know half no fucking skills. I got my own fucking skills. That's what got me this far. It's like fucking Prince Nassim Hamed. You gonna say fucking he don't got no damn skills? Every fighter got skills. Look, in this fucking generation, if you don't try to box like Floyd, a typical Mexican, a Russian like Lomachenko, or a European fighter, you're trash in this sport. You apparently don't know how to box, because these are the fucking idols of boxing.
Don't matter if he beats Barrios or not. Still Rolly Pacquiao. How many losses does Pacquiao have? Oh, that's another thing, bro. Pacquiao another one that don't give a about losses, and everyone keep tuning in for him, right? Bro, all that undefeated that don't mean if you're not fighting nobody. Nobody gives a about you. There's so many bigger fights for me. Like, would I rather fight, I don't know, for instance, a Pacquiao or Jerome Ennis? What's a bigger fight for me? What fight would sell more? Me and Broner or me and Jerome Ennis? Obviously, me and Broner. What would sell more? Me and Ryan again or me and Jerome Ennis? What would sell more? Tank coming up to fight for his fourth division, or me and Jerome Ennis? It's just basic, you know. What's the bigger fight for? Like, I'm not even talking about money. The money. What's the bigger fight for?
Proving that his passion for sport remains as strong as ever, his rumored return quickly captured global attention, with fans around the world eager to see the legendary Pac-Man compete again. BoxRoar reported on X that Manny Pacquiao is set to face welterweight world champion Rolando Rolly Romero in Las Vegas.
Kaya this year again, Manny, everyone's asking, how did you prepare for the fight?
Wala akong ibang iniisip kundi focus lang sa training every day. Like even Sunday, ibang distraction, anything like that. For 2 months. Kasi nakahabol ako sa oras. Supposedly, yung mga ganong fight, dapat mga 3.5 months o 4 months. Especially sa edad ko na 46, diba?
Yeah.
Satisfied ako sa naging condition ko, but hindi pa talaga yun yung 100% na gusto kong makuha, achieve na yung speed, yung timing, yung more punches na gusto kong maabot.
Will you be fighting again kaya this year again, Manny? Everyone's asking.
This year, mga...
Pacquiao will turn 47 in December, ahead of this potential 2026 title clash. Romero has caused a stir in the boxing community with his disrespectful comments toward Pacquiao. In recent interviews, he mocked Manny's boxing style, calling it the ugliest in the sport and claiming the Filipino legend has no real skills.
Like a fighter like Rolly, in your opinion, Shane?
Yes.
Yeah, wow, okay. What do you see there?
I see that he can throw those more punches and combinations and moves very well. It'd be hard for Rolly to get close to him.
Okay, because, yeah, people would say, like, oh, Rolly's a big puncher. He's a lot younger than Manny. He's been active. Like, he's a big guy.
Yeah, But he would have to. He's gonna do that fight in December, so I'm not sure if he's gonna be fighting Rolly or anybody. He has to fight December. That he has to do. So I know that, and then from there, then maybe he can fight Rolly or somewhere else.
His harsh remarks went viral, drawing heavy criticism from fans who viewed his attitude as arrogant and disrespectful toward one of the greatest boxers in history. Pacquiao's legacy speaks for itself. He has defeated countless elite fighters across multiple divisions. Romero's words suggest that he either underestimates Manny or is simply trying to gain attention. Regardless, his comments have intensified public interest, turning what could have been a respectful matchup into a heated personal rivalry. Recently,
Pacquiao, what did you think about his performance? Should he continue? What's going on?
Guy's still doing it. It's mind-blowing. 46 years old. Listen, did he look like Manny of old? No. Did he look great? No. But he looked damn good for a 46-year-old. The fact that he was able to compete at that level with a 30-year-old champion, I mean, it just speaks worlds to Manny Pacquiao and how special he truly is. They're talking about him and Rolly's. I don't mind that fight. I think that fight makes a lot of sense. Rolly's is not a big welterweight. Manny's obviously not a big welterweight, never has been. That fight, I think, makes a lot of sense. I'd like to see Manny win another world title, and then maybe he can make the Floyd fight.
Pacquiao confirmed his intention to fight again. He admitted that he wasn't fully satisfied with his last performance and still has goals he wants to achieve. Even at his age, his motivation and discipline remain exceptional. For Manny, boxing has always been about more than titles. It's about challenging himself and continuing to grow.
Versus GOAT. We know Rolly Romero is the damn GOAT. All right. Number 2. This makes Rolly Romero's resume one of the best resumes in boxing, period. Think about it. He beats Ryan Garcia. He fights Gervonta Tank Davis and Pitbull and shit, Manny Pacquiao. If you look at, seriously, look at Rolly. Rolly Romero, dog, this shit's crazy. Who do I have winning the fight? Listen, man, Rolly Romero was a friend of mine. You tweeted last week that you've never lied about anything. But really, you must have told some little white lies. Tell us a lie you have told.
Just a two.
Hey, bro. You know what? You seen me do the back to shoulders and a lot of things with Rolly Romero on the zone. And listen, we've built up the type of product when we're together that just, it goes viral and it's great moments. I love Rolly Romero. It's hard for me to go up against him. Manny Pacquiao, though, come on. Manny Pacquiao is my age, a little bit older. I mean, come on, dog. He got robbed against Mario Barrios, in my opinion. I mean, come on, dog. I mean, this should be a unification bout, all right? But
fans around the world have always admired his humility, work ethic, and fighting spirit. His decision to return to the ring isn't driven by fame or money, but by his pure love for the sport. Former world champion Shane Mosley weighed in on a possible Pacquiao versus Romero matchup, confidently stating that Manny would defeat Romero without question.
Manny Pacquiao is back again. Legend Manny Pacquiao, after getting a draw to Mario Barrios that he definitely should have won, is once again looking to get a title shot at the age of 47 against another weak champion, Rolly Romero. Can he do it? Well, honestly, maybe. Everybody loves Rolly Romero, the guy. No one really respects him as a boxer. He's kind of been a joke. And even after upsetting Ryan Garcia, who's also kind of a joke, people are still pretty down on him. And you know that because 47-year-old Manny Pacquiao is willing to fight him. Really says how weak this division is, that both Rolly Romero and Mario Barrios are champions at welterweight without ever having won any fight at welterweight. How does that happen? Greedy sanctioning bodies. See, it's stuff like this that make people think they should overturn the Ali Act and hand boxing over to Dana White. But either way, Manny Pacquiao looked a lot better than most people expected in his last fight. And honestly, you can never count this guy out, especially against weaker opponents like Rolly Romero. Although I do think Rolly is a step up from Mario Barrios, but I still think Manny can do it. Not will, can. Do you think Manny Pacquiao can reclaim a title at the age of 47 and beat Rolly?
Mosley believes Pacquiao's power, speed, and experience would overwhelm Romero's aggressive but predictable style. As someone who has shared the ring with Manny, Mosley's opinion carries weight. He understands Pacquiao's unique rhythm and explosiveness and believes Manny's intelligence and conditioning would give him a clear advantage, even at this stage of his career. Boxing analyst and former fighter Chris Algieri also expressed excitement over the potential matchup.
Rolly Romero fight at welterweight, and it could be at the very end of this year. For me, I love it. I love it a lot. In fact, after the Barrios fight, I said I didn't really want to see a rematch with Barrios. Listen, the Barrios fight was cool. I had greater expectations, I want to say, for it. But the reality is, with Barrios, he's 6 feet tall, and he's kind of like a boxer. So an older Pacquiao, out of commission for so long, and politics, all that type of stuff. It really just made for like a decent fight, but not legendary, right? Wasn't as much action. I also think that Barrios played it very respectable. I get it, you're in there with a legend, but you got to look like Eminem said. If you had one shot, one opportunity to capture everything, would you capture it or let it slip? His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms is heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. You know what I mean? You got one shot. You got to capitalize. And I felt like Barrios was just ultimately too respectful. And then Pacquiao, he's a legend, so he was pushing through it. But I think it would have been better for Pacquiao if he took a tune-up and then did a title fight. But when time isn't on your side, you're already 40-something years old. You kind of have to, you don't want to waste camps on, maybe tune-ups. But with Rolly, somebody will get hurt and somebody probably get knocked deep out. So that's
calling a fight fans would love to see. He explained that Pacquiao's legendary status, combined with Romero's bold personality, creates the perfect blend of respect and rivalry. While Manny is nearing 50, his fighting spirit hasn't faded. For Romero, this fight would be a chance to prove himself against an all-time great. The contrast between Pacquiao's humble nature and Romero's arrogance adds even more intrigue to the event. Boxing commentator Showbiz the Adult discussed how quickly this rumored fight gained massive online attention. He pointed out that negotiations are already underway, and both camps seem close to finalizing the deal. Showbiz emphasized that this matchup goes beyond just skill. It carries emotional weight.
But as amazing as it was that Manny was able to do, it's still a tough fight. Because Barrios is still big, he's still strong. He's a real welterweight, and he's actually a big welterweight. And when you look at Rolly Romero, he's not that big. He's not a real welterweight. I don't think he's even that big for 140. I mean, Isaac Cruz, who's a blown-up lightweight, blasted him out. So it's like, I think they're looking at that fight against Romero to be not as physically imposing as Mario Barrios. He also has a version of the WBA title, so there's a title on the line there. The height, he's actually, he's much shorter than Mario Barrios, obviously. Barrios is like 6 feet tall. I was really surprised how tall he is.
Is Rolly the main WBA champion?
No, he's the
Ennis is the main WBA champion.
And it's right. And then I don't know if he gets elevated. I don't know how that works. This whole first of all, all right, this is a whole nother thing. I'm going
WBA regular title, whatever. Yes.
This whole elevation without winning a fight thing is garbage. Look at Barrios. Barrios has not won a fight yet at welterweights. He got the interim title, was elevated, and then has 2 back-to-back draws. The man has not won a title fight yet.
Wow.
So we got to stop this email champion elevation thing. Elevate is fine, but the next fight should be for the title. I don't care. You should not just be elevated via email. You have to fight somebody. Because you get a situation like this where, Barrios, no knock on him, he's following it's the rules that are being laid in front of him. The man has not won a title fight yet. Yeah. Yes, he won the Ugas fight. That was the interim title. There was a champion there. It was Crawford.
They call him a 2-time champion. Did he have a major world title at 140? Or was it the secondary BA title?
See, I'm not sure about that.
I'm not sure, but we had the main title at 140.
Because and then we're looking at Rolly Romero, and you're saying he's a 2-time world champion too, but he doesn't have a main title at welterweight either.
No, he had the main title at 140.
140 though, but not when he beat Barroso. But not at welterweight. So they're calling him a 2-time champion too. So there's all these details. But in terms of that fight, I don't hate it. I think the buildup will be great. Mario wasn't the most marketable guy.
Pacquiao represents discipline, honor, and legacy, while Romero embodies youthful confidence and rebellion. The public's curiosity about whether the seasoned legend can outsmart the brash young champion has made this one of the most talked about potential fights in recent months. According to insiders, an official announcement could be coming soon once contract details are settled. Manny Pacquiao's determination remains unshaken as he prepares for another title shot at the age of 47. His previous fight against Mario Barrios ended in a draw, and now he wants redemption by challenging Romero for the welterweight title. While most athletes his age have long retired, Pacquiao refuses to slow down. He believes that as long as his body responds and his heart remains dedicated, he can still compete at the highest level. Fans admire his courage and discipline, even as some question the risks of facing a younger opponent. For Manny, this comeback isn't about proving himself to anyone. It's about fulfilling his own personal goals and love for boxing.